So yesterday we talked about Jesus telling Martha that he is the resurrection and the life. Today we see Jesus actually calling Lazarus out of the tomb, calling him out of the grave, and Lazarus comes out. And Jesus is still doing that to this day. He's calling each and every one of us to him, out of our sin and out of our graves. Once he calls Lazarus out and people see that, they start to follow him, which makes the Pharisees worry that people are going to start going to him instead of following them. So we see Caiaphas, who was the high priest that year, in verse 49 say, "You know nothing at all. You're not considering that it is to your advantage that one man should die for the people rather than the whole nation perish." He did not say this on his own, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus was going to die for the nation, and not only for the nation, but also to unite the scattered children of God. So from that day on, they plotted to kill him. So they see people starting to follow Jesus, and the temple at that time was already under Roman oppression. Rome was appointing the high priests, and they were getting in the way of the money. They would go in and take money out of the treasury for the temple. So the Pharisees were worried that Rome would come down even harder on them, and they began to plot to kill Jesus and Lazarus. We see a little bit later on. That way people didn't follow him and start a revolt. But I think it's interesting that when he talks about Jesus dying for the people, he's talking about the Roman oppression at the time. But it's also almost foreshadowing, prophesying of Jesus is dying so each and every one of us doesn't have to perish. Not only the Jew, but the Gentile as well. Just something to think about as we go through this today. God bless you guys.